Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. So excitingly, we're at the next phase now of investigating, can we or can we not actually have a hoist within the garage. So all of the investigation, all of the research has been done. You can see all of the content up here in terms of looking and research. The problem that I have is that the ceiling, as we've talked about before, is only 2.78 meters high. So I can't have a four poster, but what I have found is a hoist supplied by HAP, which is called a HAP 90, and we'll do a more detailed review hopefully when we get a little closer down the path of making a decision. But what this is a movable two-post mid-rise stand. So we'll get to a height of about 1.5 meters, which is terrific, just enough to be able to get under, not for storage or parking, but enough to be able to actually get under the car and not be on my back the entire time. The important thing to note is that if you're looking at a 4-ton hoist, the ideal depth is about 110 millimeters or 4 inches. For 4.5, that jumps to 125 mil, so 5 inches. The one I'm looking at is about 3.5 ton max. So that means anywhere around, 100 mil or 110 would be absolutely ideal. So what we're doing today is we're actually going to test the depth of the concrete within my garage. So I haven't done this before, but I think this is going to be the simplest and most accurate way. So first of all, you need a hammer drill, obviously. You can do it with a cordless, but I think this will obviously take a lot of the grunt work out of it. So you need a hammer drill. I'm going to be using obviously a concrete drill piece, drill bit. It's not a guessing game in terms of going down. So what I've fastened, I'm assuming this is going to actually work, is I've taken a coat hanger, cut a piece with a little hook. So the idea is that we drill the hole, we put this down, and then we will find the base of the actual concrete itself, and then that will give us a measure. So measured out already, and ideally what we're going to have is where the tape is. So again, no guessing games, is where the tape starts, down the bottom here, or the bottom of the tape is 110 mil, the top is 125. Anywhere in between there is going to be the sweet spot. So we're going to do that and obviously try and clean the dust at the same time. So here we go. Alright, making sure it's on hammer function. Still concrete. Alright, so for test hole 1, I believe that we are more than fine. Of course, the apparatus was okay. I'd moved the tape as I was filling around, so obviously hadn't tightened the tape enough, but you can of course go with the height of the drill bit, so, or the depth of the drill bit. So as long as it is clean every time it's going in, we'll just have a quick look now in terms of depth. Obviously there's still some bits in there, so I'm just going to pump it down. So even up to the end of where it's actually drilling. So drill hole number 1, I believe we're perfectly clear, but as always, measure once, cut twice. We're going to try, no, it is measure twice, cut once. Got this concrete dust up in here. All right. So, 2 holes, and we are depth for 2, which is fantastic. So, super happy with it. It means that we can go ahead now, make some assumptions around some of the other area, but that is where one of the hoists will be. And obviously the idea to do it on the outside, in the inside it's actually going to be obviously thicker, right? Or at least, at the very least, consistent and at the same level. If you do it in the middle only, and then you'll do it to the outside, my thought was that there could be runoff or it could be a little shallower. So worst case, do what I think it's going to be shallower, and then you're okay on the other. So it looks like we are hoist ready.